We call on Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Rutendo Melody Gambiza, and I am the author of Hosting Heaven, Learning to Hear the Voice of God for Your Life, a book that you can purchase on Amazon. And if you are in South Africa, we deliver throughout the country. Now, as we're getting ready for something that we call the House of Hosting Heaven brunch that we have at the beginning of every year, which is somewhat of a goal setting session, a routine setting session, a habit setting session, but most importantly, a big grand vision board meeting where we meet together, we get some closure on the year before, but most importantly, we really begin to write the vision down and make it plain so that we can run with it. I wanted to come here and really just share some very quick benefits of these sessions. And these are some of the things that I have experienced in my own personal journey, but that I've also seen some of the girls that have joined us for these brunches experience. And so I want to be able to share that with you today. So the first thing that I realized about these sessions, and specifically for me, I've been doing this for the past 10 years. I've got with me here a book that I have had for the past decade, literally. I used to use this journal to write down my vision for the year before I created the Hosting Heaven Planner. And I used to use this book to write down the things that I desired for God to accomplish and fulfill in my own life. And I've seen God fulfill those exciting things that I had written down. I've seen the hand of God work in such an incredible and powerful way in my life through just writing down the vision and really focusing on that vision. And so what I've realized is that the power of writing down the vision is that it sets a record for the future. Now, I'll tell you, there are times when life hits me really, really hard. All I have to do is to go into this journal and read 10 years worth of God's faithfulness over my life. And I'm quickly reminded that God is for me and that God neither leaves nor forsakes me, that God is working on my behalf and He's making all things work together for good. And it's because I have a written record of the faithfulness of God. And so this is one of the powerful reasons why you should actually make journaling or writing down the vision a part of your every single year's beginning. Second thing that I've personally realized makes journaling or writing down the vision important for me is you can actually see your progress. I remember last year I set some really exciting goals for myself through the House of Hosting Heaven Planner, which we're going to be providing for free at the Hosting Heaven brunch. We're holding virtually via Zoom. Link will be in the description box below if you want to RSVP. What I realized is that there is a lot that happened last year, a lot of things that we were not anticipating, a lot of things that we hadn't planned, a lot of things that were beyond our control, but we had a goal. We had visions. We had written down specific things that we wanted to accomplish. And because we had clarity on the things that were very important to us in our spiritual journeys, in our personal journeys, and our ministry journeys, it was very easy for us to continue to focus despite the noise that was in the world. And so I received quite a few testimonies from the girls that were present at our brunches, and they were saying, we found clarity and we found grounding in the noise through the visions that we had set for ourselves. And that is one of the biggest benefits of writing down the vision and making it plain through journaling. Something that I also find very powerful with these sessions is just the healing proponents that are in those sessions. I mean, I specifically remember the Cape Town branch. We really dug deep into some things, and we wanted more time. By the time we were done, we were not done. We wanted more time to really delve deep into some of the things that the ladies were bringing up, because these are such beautiful safe spaces for women to just come and to pour out even some of their frustrations with God. You know, we had leaders who were sharing some of their personal journeys, and you would realize that in many instances, leaders don't have spaces where they run and they can find comfort and safety in really speaking out the authenticity of where they are currently at with God. They are supposed to be perfect. They are supposed to be strong for everybody else. But this was just an opportunity for them to be kids, to just be, and to say, you know, I didn't really have such a good year last year. And so there was such a beautiful healing proponent in these sessions. And that's one of the powerful proponents of actually writing things down. When we do a closure of last year in these Hosting Heaven sessions, we really ask you, what are some of the things that you were proud of last year? What are some of the things that you are not so proud of that happened last year? What is it that happened in your life that you were not proud of, so that you can acknowledge it, that you can own it, and that you can really sit down and start writing down a plan on how to get out of that rut, how to get out of that mess, or how to get out of that place where you are stuck. One of the benefits of journaling is you accomplish more. When you have a vision, when you have a plan, when you have a direction, when you have a goal post, it's easy for you to focus on that goal and focus your mind on that goalpost and make sure that you put the ball where it's supposed to go. I've also realized that I've learned a lot about myself. I mean, there's been times when I've entered into these branches and I thought I knew quite a lot about what had happened last year, but by focusing on myself, on my reactions to life situations, on how I felt in the previous year, on how much time I took to take care of myself or to take care of others, I really found and discovered myself through these sessions, because they truly allow you for a moment to focus on yourself, to focus on your journey, to focus on your progress, to focus on your life, and to truly ask yourself the important questions like, am I truly winning at this thing that I want to win at, called life? Finally, for me, journaling has been such a powerful tool of testimony. Sometimes I don't even need to speak to somebody that is discouraged. I can just share with them a screenshot of a page in my journal that speaks of a season in my own personal journey where I was struggling with something, or I was working through something, and I'll open up the next month or a couple of months later, and I'll show them, you see this? This is progress, because God helped me to overcome and to be victorious over this exact same thing that you're going through. So I found that my journal has actually become a tool. It's like a rainbow, you know. It is a sign that indeed God is at work in my life. And so I want to encourage you to be a part of these branches that we have. This 2021 Hosting Heaven branch that we're going to be having this year is not physical, and that is for your benefit, because from wherever you're watching this from, you can RSVP in the form below or above, and you can reserve a seat for yourself and reserve a seat for a friend to come and have this Zoom session with us on the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st of January. We're going to be sitting down and we're going to be mapping out our spiritual lives, writing them down, writing the vision down and making it plain so we can run with it and we can pursue, overtake, and recover. We can really overthrow kingdoms, and we can really establish the will of God over our lives, in our relationships, in our ministries, in our marriages, in our friendships, in our careers. God is really going to be using this moment that we're going to be spending together, writing down the vision and making it plain, to truly take our commitments that we have made to ourselves and start working with us to accomplish them. I cannot wait to see you, and remember to sign up RSVP so that you join us for these sessions. The time will be 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. South African Standard Time. I don't know what time it is in your country, but make sure that you schedule a time and let's meet together.